Good morning from Madrid. I'm gonna make my way to Alicante, go to the seaside. It's too hot in Madrid, man. It's like 38 degrees today, and being in the city, the air ain't airing, bro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a nice stroll over to this train station where I get the high-speed train. Basically the bullet train, the same bullet train that you'd get in Japan. The high-speed train actually cost me about 39 euros to get from here to Alicante, and it will take about 2.5 hours. For the amount of kilometers that we're gonna be covering, it's actually really quick. I think the average speed's about 300 kilometers an hour. About that, maybe less. I've shown you different parts of Madrid in the previous vlog, so check that out when you've got a chance. But right now, I'm gonna make my way over and I'll see you there, lads. So, see you in a sec. Madrid is definitely one of the most beautiful cities I've been to in Spain. It's a really nice walkable city, especially in the centre of town. London's lost a lot of its authenticity because of all of the new builds and stuff they're building. It's becoming a bit soulless. Whereas here in Spain, they've really maintained the sort of old school architecture. Again, I'm not an architect, can't tell you what the architecture is, lad. It's fucking hot. Even my cousin was like, are you sure you want to go walking? It's in this heat. It's like, yeah, I'm alright. Low-key regretting it already. Since I've been in Madrid, I've actually averaged about 20,000 plus steps a day, which is quite common when I do vlogs. Look at that. 38 degrees, brother. My train's at 3 o'clock. It's 2:05. I'm about a 15-minute walk away from the station, so I think I'm gonna have enough time to have a cheeky little beer. I'm around the corner from the train station where I'm going to be getting my high-speed train to Alicante, and I'm actually going to stop off at a tapas bar called El Brillante. Have a little caña, little mini half pint thing, and then we'll get the calamari sandwich, bocadillo de calamares. I can't wait to have that. That's going to be good shit. That's a shame. It's bloody closed today. This is their rest day, Tuesday. That is such a shame. It's closed. Damn it. Alright. I've got to get past this busy ass road. It's baking, bro. I need to get into that station because it's going to have aircon and stuff. I'm going to find my platform, and we're about to get the high-speed train from Madrid to Alicante. Let's do it. This better be where I'm meant to be getting it from. I'm fucking cooked. Let me find out. I need to speak to someone.
A few moments later.
I'm at the wrong fucking station, mate. I need to go Chamartin. So it's that way, metro. I need to get there quick, bruv. Chamartin's in a minute. I need that now. How long is this gonna take? I'm so far. Oh my god, I better make it. How long have I got left? I've got 24 minutes. Oh, 14 stops, 13 stops.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
This is gonna be tight. The train's nice though, and it's air conditioned, so I'm starting to cool down a little bit. The train's... There we go. What's this one? I've walked past all of these stations. I was actually over here. This is where I kind of started, near here. So the fact that I've come all the way to here, and now I'm going back on myself. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep looking at the clock. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna take a breather. Why do I always leave things to the last minute? Thank God there's aircon in here that I am dying. Sweat stain on my belly. Hurry up, train. Why are you not moving, train? I don't need to regulate the surface. Keep going. I'm not gonna make it, am I? I'm already looking at the managed booking option. Do you know what? I'm gonna have faith. Pray for me. Why am I at a station called Tight? 4 stops in 6 minutes. Reality's starting to hit. So close yet so far. And it's just chugging along now. It was going so quick before. Oh well, here's what it is. I've got to the point where I'm accepting I'm not getting it. If I get it, it's a blessing. It's a miracle. I'm so fucking annoyed right now. 3 stops in 4 minutes is not happening, bro. I'm literally gonna get there and watch it leave me behind. What a fucking ball ache. Oh, great, the doors just reopened just because. Slow me down. Lovely. Oh, I need to find out when the next one is. Well, I've definitely missed it because it's 3:03. Unless I can get my ticket changed for the next one, which I'll speak to someone at the desk in a minute. It looks like I have to pay another 45 euros to get the next one at 4. Someone's running. There's no point running. I've fucking missed it. I'll try and run a bit, but I've lost. I'm pretty sure it's gone, unless there's been a delay. This is definitely all part of the storyline, guys. I guess I can do some research about the high-speed train and give you a real rundown of what it's like, and then I can show you what it's like when I'm actually on it. But that is annoying. I should have known better. Even if I'd made it with a couple minutes to spare, I would have missed it. That would have probably pissed me off more, so... Anyway, see you in a minute when I figured out what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm making my way up to the fast train section. The train's long gone by this point, unless there's been a severe delay, which I can't really see happening. 3:07. I hope they can change my ticket. I don't really want to spend another 45 fucking quid. Anyway, I'm here now. What can we do? I'm gonna go talk to the guy at the ticket office and hope for the best. Why is the number 19 flashing? Why is number 19 flashing? Why is number 19 flashing? As if it's still here. Why is it still flashing? What's going on?
The suspense is terrible. He's gonna go this time. I hope it'll last.
You won't believe we made it. They put one of those little like barrier things at the staircase. I had to run across a fucking train track. Oh my god. I am dying right now. Thank god there's an aircon here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Train's going this way, I'm not gonna get run over. I came out through there to get on the train on this side. The stewards, they saw me do it. They were probably like, what the fuck are you doing? But I didn't give a shit, I just sprinted. It's meant to be. I thought the train was slowing me down. It's all part of the storyline, guys. The train's literally leaving now and it's 1:15. It was delayed by 15 minutes. I fucking made it. I'm so proud of myself. The fact that I'm just a goer, I wasn't waiting around. I asked the guys, how can I get in? They go that way. I'm looking, it's all locked off. I'm like, bro, fuck that. Ran down the stairs and across train tracks. I'm a madman, but that's why I do what I do. And that's why I'm making it, lads. I'm on the high-speed train called El Ave, which is like the bird. Anyway. Let me compose myself. There's a little like food truck thing in here. I've only got crisps and pipas, like sunflower seeds in my bag, so I'm a madman. But I've made it. That's the important thing.
I'll be back.
Going at about, it says 285 kilometers an hour. As you can see, there's not a lot anywhere at the moment. It's just barren, desert type spaces. A lot of Spain's like this. There's not a lot in between like cities and towns. So this is why the high-speed rail network's really good here, because just bolt through. I'm gonna see if there's a food carriage somewhere and try and get a drink because I'm thirsty after all that running I've done. I still can't believe I made it onto this train. I've only been on it for about half an hour, so about 2 more hours to go. So in the distance over there, I'm not sure you can make it out, there's a load of wind turbines. And I found out recently that in Spain, they've actually committed to renewable energies. So apparently more than 50% of Spanish electricity and power is actually powered by renewable energy. You'll find lots of wind turbines and other solar panels, especially with all of that space, where it doesn't really affect anyone to have that there. So there's a little field there. Can you see that? I'll get my phone out quick. And it's gone. That hill went in the way. I'm going to commit to finding this food thing. Toilets look clean. That's something. At least toilets are clean. Bit of a mad one. I don't know how far the carriage is. You know, for a train going this quick, it's quite smooth, even though I almost fell over. Not bad. Maybe I'll get a tapa and a sandwich. But it's my snack table, mate. They've also given me like this little mini natural tomato to put on the bread, which is really common. A little mini extra virgin olive oil. My Spanish lunch has been served. With one of my favourite things ever. So I've demolished my lunch. I've just got a couple of little fouettes and little breadsticks left, which I'm leaving for a little while because I've just cracked open my Estrella Alicia beer. Cheers. So now that I'm settled in, I thought it was probably a good idea that I give you a little brief rundown of El Ave. So as I may have mentioned before, El Ave, the direct translation means the bird. Ave is the acronym, which is Alta Velocidad Española, which means Spanish high speed, obviously referring to the train. It started in 1992, the first one, and it was connecting Madrid to Seville. And that's one of the most popular routes, I think, but it's actually the most extensive high-speed rail network in Europe. It connects Madrid to like northern Spain, northeast Spain, so as in like Barcelona, it goes to Valencia, it goes down to Alicante where I'm going. I mean, compared to British train prices, this is like super cheap for a just under 2.5 hour journey. The scenery is nice, but there's not much. We've been going past a whole load of fields. I've seen lots of sunflower fields and different agricultural fields on the way. I actually don't know where we are currently. We're about halfway, which isn't too bad actually. So we're currently passing through the province of Castilla-La Mancha, and we're still doing about 300 kilometers an hour, which is around like 180 plus miles an hour. I can see why this is a popular way to get about. The train itself is really clean. The fact that it's got the little cafeteria and each carriage has a toilet that, as you've seen as well, is really clean. I haven't had to use it yet. Well, even though it was 15 minutes late, which was a blessing for me, it's a reliable way to travel. For a train going this fast, I mean, there's only like little tiny bumps. It's nothing major. The aircon coming out the window, needed. It's been a really pleasant experience so far. Unfortunately, the Ave had their first major accident for a few decades. I mean, obviously it started in 92, so it's only really been operational just over 30 years. They had a really big train crash at the end of last year. I think it was around November time, and it was down in one of the popular routes going down to Seville. So it was a bit of a shame really that had happened, because that's kind of put the whole rail network on high alert. I think there was a bit of a financial oversight as well as a departmental oversight from the Ministry of Transport. It was a fatal accident. Quite a few people died in that one. And as a result, they've made sure that the maintenance of the train tracks is being reviewed nationwide, especially because of the volume of trains that actually fly up and down these rails. Like I said, I was only going to give you a brief history. That is the brief history. It started in 92. It connects the coastal parts of Spain to the centre of Spain. Overall, so far, a very pleasant experience. If you want to get around Spain, both quickly and cheaply, I'd recommend using this service because it's actually really good. Let's say if I was in Alicante and I wanted to do a day in Madrid, I could leave early morning, be there in a couple hours, spend a day there, get the last train back. I may have to revisit this at some point and actually use it to go to another part of Spain rather than fly, because I think it's also more ecologically friendly, so you know, it's not as polluting as getting an airplane or driving around. And it's quick. Probably one of the smoothest train experiences I've ever had. And the fact that I made it makes it a 10. So I'm gonna say it's 10 because it's almost like it waited for me, even though I had to run across train tracks to get here. That's besides the point. We are here. 2 hours and 13 minutes. Oh fuck, that's hot. I thought I was meant to be prepared for that, but I was not. The humidity is instant. Anyway, I've got earphones without music. What a dickhead. So that was Spain's high-speed train. Made it from Madrid to Alicante in just over 2 hours. Not bad. Look at the size of them bloody ceiling fans. Massive. I highly recommend that as a way of getting around Spain. So if you're ever in Madrid and you want to get to the seaside quickly, for under 40 euros, you can get here in just over 2 hours. Anyway guys, I've got another bit of my journey to continue. I'm gonna go pick up my grandma from the airport. If I don't see you later, I'll see you on the next one. Love.